Good evening. I feel so happy. What a shit show. I'm sorry.
I want a federal investigation and a nonpartisan recount of this entire vote. We need another day of voting, okay? We need to count all provisional ballots, okay? That's what we need to do.
The corruption has become so established that it got comfortable. So comfortable that it got lazy. So lazy that it got hard. No more voter suppression can be tolerated in Maricopa County. We demand that our votes be counted. We demand a revote on June 7th with an open primary. Current corruption needs to be held accountable.
Hello. Hey, everybody. What's going on? Haven't had an opportunity to talk to you guys in a while. Just got home from a rally in Middletown. So feeling pretty excited. Got that energy still coursing through me. I'm going to wait a little while. I'm learning from a lot of the other people who are doing this is let's wait for people to catch up and come join. So as you guys come in, I'll say hi as you join up and stick around, because the last thing I want to talk about is the incident with Hillary Clinton yesterday and how that relates to Bernie Sanders and what we're doing moving forward. Looks like some people are joining in. Tony Singing Eagle. Hello, sir. I wear it every day. Thank you very much. I tell everybody that I talk to about what it is and where it came from. I'm very proud of it. Thank you. Amy York, hello. How are you? Everybody. Hello, everybody. Kel Thornton, hey, what's going on? Chia, how are you? All right, I think we're good, so we're going to get started. Hello, everybody. Going to start off with the no delegate in debt today. And we're going to do it a little different. We've made it through all the states. So all the states that had a need, we've made it through. So now we're going back and we're going to do them by need. And I linked to the top of this video, the no delegate in debt for today. Her name is Erica Pines, and she raised $485 of the $2,500 she's raised. So please help her. Bring back the hashtag I got 5 on it, whatever you guys want to do. $485 of the $2,500 that she needed to raise. So let's give her a hand. And I can ask you to do that without any guilt today, because she's from Georgia, by the way. Nico and I, who I think is actually, if he's not live now, is going to be going live soon, we got our first sponsorship today. And it's one that I can be proud of. It's not one that makes me feel dirty for accepting. So a lot of you who follow me regularly know that I used the app We the People. I've been using it for a long time. I liked it because it's people powered. The more people download it, the more accurate the information is. And it doesn't mean that we have to rely on the mainstream media to get our polling information. If we get millions of people to download this app, that's our poll. And they're real people showing us and talking to us and engaging with who they're going to be voting for. So, come November 8th, when we're, going in to vote, we have an honest indication. If I vote for Jill Stein today, she might be able to get elected. If I vote for Gary Johnson today, he might be able to get elected. We don't have to listen to the people who are on our TVs who are skewing the polls. We can make our own. We the People. On the top of this app and the file of this video, I'm going to do another post with some information, links on it, because I think it's important. What I'm doing and everything that I'm trying to do is people power, okay? It's what we all can do together, what we can accomplish together. I was at a rally in Middletown because we're still fighting to stop that power plant. And it's working because we're doing it together. Voices, people, standing up, being loud, letting people know what our thoughts are. And there's no reason why we can't do that with the presidential election. We the People, it's apolitical. Not only can you vote there and then look at their heat map and find out what's going on, but it's a place that you can join in conversation with other people. So, after I first started talking about them, their team reached out to me and thanked me for bringing up their app, because you all, where the power lies, went and downloaded it. So share it more. Let's stop relying on the mainstream media to give us our polling information, to tell us that Jill Stein can't get elected, that Gary Johnson can't get elected, that this is Hillary or Trump. When we know CNN just did a poll that didn't include any people aged 18 to 35. let's at least have some honesty and some transparency around our polling. And if they're not going to give it to us, let's create it ourselves. You can get it on the Android, you can get it on your iOS, but they have put their money where their mouth is, and they have donated $150 to Nico and I to get us to North Dakota. And that's beautiful because that's $150 that you guys don't have to give. So the more of you download that app, the more they're going to support us, and the more they're going to support this programming. Me having a conversation with all of you. We the people. Find the app, download it, and vote. Let's get millions of people to do it so we can see where the country is. We can truly see where the people are. We the people. App Store, Android Store. Look for it. I use it, and I've been using it since before they gave me $150. What else do I want to talk about today? For my Delaware friends, I know a lot of you do not, a lot of you probably aren't from Delaware, but our primary is tomorrow, and it's a big deal. I've been working with the Delaware United team, Dustin Thompson, Stacey Hendricks, Rebecca Cotto. There's a lot of you. I'm sorry, Eric Morrison. There's a lot of you, and I know I'm not going to get you all, but thank you for all the hard work that you did. I put a link also above this, and to a post that I did earlier with all my endorsements, and I'm going to run through them again because I want to make sure everybody in Delaware hears them, because there are those of you out there who trust me, and I thank you for that. And I'm going to give you the information that we've gleaned through research and conversation and speaking to the candidates, sending them surveys and finding out where they stand on issues. And this is where we lie. Karen Hartley Nagel for the president of county council. That's who I'm going to be voting for. Matt Meyer for Newcastle County executive. That's who I'm going to be voting for tomorrow. Sherry Dorsey Walker for lieutenant governor. That's who I'm going to be voting for tomorrow. Trinidad Navarro for insurance commissioner. That's who I'm going to be voting for tomorrow. Most of these people I have met personally, spoken with, and we all know when you have a conversation with somebody eye to eye and they look at you and they have your attention and you have theirs, you can tell in that moment if that person is honest or not. And that's the impression that I got from these candidates. But don't get me wrong. We trust them now. We verify later. We will hold all these people accountable and make sure that they continue to espouse our values. Moving on. Brian Townsend for Congress. You guys who really follow me, there was a little hiccup with us, but he took the time to clarify some things for me that made me feel extremely comfortable about moving forward and endorsing him with Delaware United as the candidate for Congress here in Delaware. And there were many to go through. For the 14th district down in Sussex, my lower Delaware people, Don Peterson is an amazing guy. Been doing a lot of work with Delaware United and great impressions all around about that man. He can help us affect change in Delaware. Vote for him. And Wilmington Mayor, a young guy, new on the scene, sort of like me, from what I understand anyway, Eugene Young, Mayor of Wilmington. Please vote for him. Another fantastic man who can help us affect change in Delaware. We can make this a great place. We just have to have new leaders, right? And again, the post for that is above. The last thing I want to talk about is Hillary Clinton from yesterday and the events that happened and what I think of them and how I think they tie into Bernie. I don't want to break any hearts, but I don't think that right now this is any more than a distraction. We talked about it yesterday. I think the health of the presidential candidates, all of them, is extremely important. I'm a nurse. I'm not making nursing judgments about the candidates. I'm just talking about what I saw with my eyes yesterday. And I think that anybody who is voting for Clinton needs to make sure that they are equally as comfortable voting for Tim Kaine. Because if something happens to her while she's in office, he is our president. And from what I remember from his times as a politician in Virginia, he's extremely conservative. He is not pro-choice, which I think should be a big problem. I mean, we know that the next president is going to be electing Supreme Court justices. Is Tim Kaine going to be electing pro-choice Supreme Court justices that are going to uphold Roe v. Wade? I hope so. But as Hillary Clinton supporters, are you comfortable with Tim Kaine? I think that is a discussion that we should be having after the events that happened yesterday. And I said the same thing when McCain was running against Obama. For people who were really for McCain, can you really get behind Sarah Palin if she were to find her way into that chair? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So like we have to be honest. This is not about bashing anybody. I try to be apolitical and just report and talk about my feelings about things, what I see, what the facts are. Well, I'm vetting this, bring Bernie back. I would love for Bernie to come back. But I mean, I've had no indication as a Bernie delegate and as a private citizen that the DNC is going to do anything according to the rules. And I mean, I did read over the rules actually last night. And to me, there's enough gray area for them to choose whoever they want. They can choose Biden, they can choose Kane, they can choose whoever they want if Hillary chooses to drop out. I don't want anybody to automatically think it's going to be Bernie. Because, I mean, we elected Bernie, and he's still not the nominee, right? Sorry. As a Bernie delegate, I had to say that. We elected Bernie. I don't know if we can have him back, but I would love to. The man is my hero. But more importantly, don't let this be a distraction. Keep talking about DAPL. Keep talking about Flint. Keep talking about the people in Baton Rouge who don't have homes or food or water to drink because of the weather and global warming that's happening down there. Keep talking about Oklahoma and fracking and how it's affecting them. Keep talking about the droughts in California and the fires and everything that's going on. There are important issues happening. Don't get distracted by Hillary Clinton healthcare. You know, use it. Think about it. Have it on your mind when you're going to vote. But please do not let it distract you from all the other issues that we're working on. There is so much work to be done. There are so many people to help. Don't waste your time and energy trying to convince people who want to vote for Hillary Clinton to vote for somebody else. If they're going to come to that conclusion, let them come to it themselves, based off of the information that they see and hear. Just like I have, just like all of you have. Everybody comes to terms with different thoughts and feelings in their own time. But don't let it distract from all the issues that we've spent so much time and energy working on, because we are creating a difference. We started talking about DAPL a month ago. Linda Black Elk. Look at that woman and the hero that she's become. She was the first person in that camp that I spoke with, ever. And I love her, and I cannot wait on September 25th when I see her in North Dakota at Sacred Stone Camp to embrace her and thank her for everything that she's done. We have work to do. Don't let the media distract you. Don't let the Democratic Party distract you, or Donald Trump, or anybody else. Make informed decisions when you vote in November. Delaware, make informed decisions when you vote tomorrow. But don't forget that we have work to do every day, because there are a lot of people in this country working against us every day. 1776. America is capable of revolution. I'm willing to try it peacefully. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep doing what we're doing. And let's keep creating a better country for our kids. I love all you guys. Have a great night. I'm going to go make dinner. It's really late, but I guess I'm going to stay up late. Talk to you later, everybody. Download We the People. We the People. The more they help us, the more you don't have to. Bye. Love you guys.